top off. I'm dripping like hot sauce. I got drink and it's clean raw. If you give me that mean mouth.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy League Hustle, and we back at it again with another video. But before we even get into it, y'all know what I need y'all to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, for you already know. But yeah, though, today we got some more serious content. You know, I'm posting a little bit of everything, but today I thought about we talk a little bit more personal, Trying to figure out how to have my hat. Like, is my hat drippy like this, or is it like which I think is this? Keep it like this. All right. But yeah, though, I just wanted to have a personal talk with you guys about something that's been on my mind a lot lately. Potential though. So I've been having a lot of questions on myself lately, and getting them even from my peers. Like, how do you maximize where you at right now? How do you maximize your potential? And I don't have the answers to everything, but one thing I could say about potential is it only goes as far as you let it, you know. And there's no such thing as reaching your potential. There's no such thing. You never reach your potential. I feel like potential is something that we're constantly chasing, because we don't, as people, we don't know our end. We don't know our limits at times. Like they say, the sky is the limit. I mean, it's not really the truth. Like, you never know what you can achieve until you actually put in the blood, sweat, and tears into that. So, yeah, though. So, potential, it doesn't exist. Well, the limits, I would say, the ceiling that we put on ourselves at times, it doesn't exist. Potential is something that can possibly go to waste if you allow it. That's one thing I'm learning with myself. Like, I've been in a lot of positions to where I'm thriving at something, or I could potentially thrive at something, but I just kept letting the word potential like keep me, you know. So, like, for instance, you're in a situation to where someone continues to tell you every single day that, oh, you have so much potential. Oh, you could be this, you could be that, you could be that, this, that, and the third. And you hold yourself on to I could be, but you never really wake up and lean on the other side of the bed and say, okay, I am. You know, I've gotten caught up in that for so many years. Like, well, there's so many people that say I have potential. There's so many people that say I'm so good at this and I could be this. But then I'm like, damn, like, I'm never doing it. Like, what is it for me to tell you every day that you're such a good artist if you never really go to an art museum and try to show off your art, you know? So it's like you're purchasing all these canvases and all this paint and all this extra material for nothing, because you're not putting yourself out there. You're not jumping off the cliff, I like to say. You're not allowing yourself to be exposed about anything. And that's good or bad, you know. Another thing, when I think of potential, people always think potential leads to greatness. Potential leads to many things, you know, because we can have potential in different areas. Like, potentially, if you continue to get good grades, you could potentially go to a great college, and potentially get a great job. Or you could continue to go party with your friends and potentially become an alcoholic. So it's like, potential, it has no limits. Like, it's literally the value of how you twist and turn the tables, because the tables can turn either way. That's one thing I learned about myself in particular. There's been many times where my potential landed me 6 feet, you know, essentially, like, then I feel like I'm dying in this situation. And there's been times where my potential has exalted me. So I would say to any peer, anyone that wants to know what to do with with the gift that God has given them, I could say, never, ever, one thing I can always say, never think about your future. Don't think about it. Please do not think about your future. I know we say don't think about our past. That's self-explanatory. You know not to think about your past. Sometimes it strengthens you, but try to keep that on the back burner. But one thing I will say, like, is most importantly, do not think about your future. And a lot of times we're saying, especially in the, Generation Z, I like to call us, the new generation, we like to say, oh, well, I'm chasing my future. I'm going after my future. I got a bright future ahead of me. Yes, this is true. But don't become hemmed up and condemned in future. Live in the present. Live in the present. God has given us the present for a reason. It's called a present for a reason. You feel me? It's a gift. It's a gift to wake up and be in the now. You know, that's literally a gift. So don't get so caught up in, oh, what school am I going to go to 2 years from now? Am I going to have this type of income 2 years from now? Or 6 months from now, am I going to get approved for this house or this apartment? Am I going to get this lease on this building to start my company? Yes, plan for the future, but don't revolve your life around your future. Revolve your life off what's in front of you. What's in front of you. Not what he's saying, not what she's saying, not what the articles are saying, not what the vlogs and the blogs are saying, not any of those things. Focus on what's in front of you. Because potential has a weird way of being wiry. Like, because at the end of the day, none of us can literally, like, we're not that so Raven. We can't close our eyes, have a vision of what's going to happen 3 hours from now, let alone 3 months, 3 weeks, or 3 years. But you can decipher what's going on in front of you and say, okay, what can I use that's in front of me that'll better me for the future? Like, whoa, like, now we're thinking. Now we're putting ourselves in a situation to thrive because we're taking a step back and we're evaluating everything that's in front of us, other than us thinking about, oh, this is due on this day and this is it. Stop doing that shit. Like, you're not putting yourself in a situation to win. You're not. You're not putting yourself in a situation to win when you're only thinking about the outcome of things. And that may sound weird. You may be like, wait, like, you're supposed to think of outcome before you make an action. Sure, cool. But at the same token, you want to be able to make decisions and agreements and thought processes without overthinking it. So yeah, like, think out things, of course, cool. But don't overanalyze any situations. Don't overanalyze any relationships, any significant others, any job qualifications, any friendships, anything. Don't overanalyze anything. Live in the moment. Take what you see with a grain of salt. Take what you hear with a grain of salt, and move on from there. Do not get caught up in your own thoughts. Do not do it. Because, I mean, I feel as if, like, we poison ourselves when we think. All right, there's nothing wrong with thinking, of course. I mean, Bill Gates wouldn't have come up what he's come up. Jeff Bezos wouldn't be, you know, like, these successful people wouldn't be who they are or what they are if they didn't think. So, of course, think. But don't allow your thoughts to consume you. Never allow your thoughts to consume you if they're negative. If they're positive, yes. But don't allow any fearful thoughts, thoughts with anger, thoughts with stress, thoughts with pain. Don't allow those thoughts to consume your outcome. It's not going to end pretty. It's not going to end well, you know. Oh, pop my neck real quick. I was feeling a little tight. That's what she said. But yeah, though. So don't overanalyze any situations. You know, with potential, like I said, it can only go as high as you want. You know, you're never going to see your potential. You're not going to see it. You're only going to see, okay, I'm good at this. Like, I'm good at it. You're going to get better and better. And then now you see, like, the logistics of it. There's a pattern now. Like, okay, when I do this, when I wake up at this time and do this and get it done by this time, I have this much X amount of time to do this. I'm so good at this. Continue to do this. Continue to pour into this. Now you see consistency, a pattern. So now, okay, potential is on the back burner. Now you're just living it. You're living in the now. You're living the dream, as we like to call it. So don't allow the words potential to get you so, like, don't allow that to make you feel too good, but don't allow it to make you feel low whatsoever either. was always told to stay in the middle. Malik, never be too high, never be too low, stay in the middle. And when I say that, it means you receive a blessing, you get that car that you've been working for months. Be happy, feel blessed, celebrate even, do that. But don't allow that to make you feel too good, and then when something happens to you, now you're low. Like, damn. Allow yourself to feel high, allow yourself to feel low. It's cool. But to be in the middle is true consistency, it's true power, it's true peace. When you're able to get a promotion, celebrate, and come to work the next day, not on a high horse, just ready to do the job. Getting low, or there's a death in your family, take time to grieve, but don't allow that to consume your everyday life. It's like, wow. So like, and that's the big gist of it. That's the separation from good and great. That's the separation from being good and great. When you're able to, okay, I'm thinking this, but I don't act on it. There's plenty of times where we've thought the wrong things and wanted to do them, wanted to act on them, but we didn't, and it made us better. The biggest thing is being 1% better every single day, literally every single day. Being 1% better. Don't ever think like, oh, I'm not here, so I'm not good in here. Because there's plenty of times like I got peers walking around with boatloads of cash, driving amazing cars, and I'm like, you 19, like you ain't got your own car yet, you ain't got your own crib. But who said that has to be you at 19? You're like, wow. You would think that it would have to be you just because of your surroundings, but when your thought process is deeper than the future and more into the now, like, okay. Greater is later. Greater is going to come. It's going to come, like, no matter what. If you stay true to something, and stay true to yourself, great is going to come. Greater is going to come. But you have to sit in that funk for a little bit. You gotta sit in it. If you're in a funk, sit in it. If you're depressed, sit in it. But don't become consumed, though. It's like quicksand, you know? Like, all these thought processes that you're fighting, or demons that you're fighting, or not thinking you have what it takes to latch on to your potential, it's like quicksand. It's like you can be stuck for a minute, but don't stay stuck for too long, because now that stagnativeness, it puts you in a situation where you may not be able to get out of it unless someone is willing to help you get out of the quicksand, which sacrifices them as well. And if you truly love them, you don't want to put them into that situation to have to sacrifice anything in the first place. So, my people, honor your potential, honor your gift, honor it. And when I say honor it, I'm basically just telling you, wake up every single day saying, okay, what can I do to be a better me today? Not what can I do to have that car in 3 months? What can I do to be better today than I was yesterday? I'm not going to say it's that simple because it's hard. I wake up sometimes and that cozy ass bed made me not want to get up. I'm like, man, this TV show too good. I don't want to go to school today. I don't want to go to work today. Don't think about what you're going through. Just think about what's in front of you, what you're attacking, what's the end goal, and you'll be good. So yeah, my ladies and gents, my drippers and drippettes, continue to stay focused, continue to stay wavy. Check out the shirt though. Check out the shirt we got going on. This is the YSL, yes sweet Lord. I'm gonna drop down in the description where I got this from, my girl Ari, pressed by Jay. But yeah though, stay blessed, stay wavy, stay focused. Most importantly, stay focused on the end goal. Always remember, be 1% better than you were yesterday. And honor your potential. Can I get an amen? All right. See y'all though. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what it is.